Divine Mother, we are your children. We are the ones that have come to the planet at this time in order to experience and to enhance the divine consciousness. Help us today. Give us a message, please. As it is Easter Day in New Zealand, and coming soon, Easter in the rest of the world, we thank you. Om peace. Amen. So it is, little one, we talk to you. Yes, visibility. We like that word this morning, visibility. If you look outside and you may see a little haze, or you may see cloud, you may see fog, or you may see straight through the reality between you and your son. Yes, you may see through it. And that is a pleasant day for most people, when it is that they can look through the fog, through the mist, through the limitations, to what it is that their divine nature is all about. Divine nature is about the light. Divine nature is about the one part of self that is connected and infinite to all beingness. Yes? And so we say to you today, on a day that is recognized on the planet in many places, many religions, many hearts, as a day to remember ascension, that part of liberation that comes out of the darkness and it moves into the part of self that has always been there. There's no problem with that. Always part of the self is left back home, we say, yes, some of the time. And you are coming into this reality to experience it. And once you've experienced it, you get choices. You get to choose what it is that you want to pay attention to, what it is that you feel like is really important to you or to others, and how it is that you want to spend your time. Yes, time is an interesting facet of how you are in the space at this point. But meanwhile, let's say that ascension is a degree of consciousness moving from one reality to another. It doesn't say moving from a 3D dimension into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, ascension, keeping the vision. All right, remember that the third eye doesn't have to be wide open, showing you the future and showing you all the details of the entire universe. But the third eye has a natural angulation of about 45 degrees up and out, not straight out of your forehead, but 45 degrees up and out. So as though even if you were having your straight two eyes that are in your head looking forward, you would have a vision that is also looking up. So that's why the birds have been put on the planet, so people will look up a little bit. Yes? So today while walking, today while doing whatever you're doing, remember, keep your eyes at the horizon and above the horizon. Know that the storm is brewing, yes, but it doesn't have to affect one who knows how to go for cover. That's part of it. One that is able to weather the storm, or the part of self that just allows the storm to be what it is and gives permission to self to look inside the heart, look inside the self. And if the mind is focused strongly enough on what it is that you desire to have part of your reality, or the desire to be in touch with, then strongly enough, then your body doesn't have the sensations. It's a lot like, watching the television and being able to eat popcorn, but either the popcorn's in your awareness or the television, not both at the same time. You may think it is, but it is not. So give yourself permission to know which reality you want to pay attention to. Set your sights. This is an amazing moment in time. We can look at it cosmically for you, and we can say, moving from one dimension to another is a very interesting happening on the planet, but also moving into a cyclical energy event it's going to be a lot like you get start. Brum, you get a start of the engine. You get a start of your momentum into a direction, all right, a direction. So now you make choices. You make choices about your direction. Where am I going? What am I doing? What do I pay attention to? How am I going to spend my time? And what is important in the bigger picture? This bigger picture is a commentary, yes, that is given to the little ones when they choose, of what the divine aspect of self is all about. It's just a commentary, though. It's like the map is not the territory, no, and the commentary is not the experience. So meditation is really important. Meditation can be as simple as going out and looking at, you have in the northern hemisphere right now, you have spring coming. Going out and looking for signs of spring. How important is that, to find a little green sprout coming up? And if you're in the southern dimension of this particular planet or the southern hemisphere, you have another experience beginning to happen. But the inner part of self is awakening now. When it closes down on the outside, the inner part has a better start. All right, so this is all about starting now. It isn't about ascending and sitting there and looking at what has happened or what you have done or what it is that someone else has done. No, it's about starting. Start your engines. What a wonderful image when that flag with the checks on it comes down at a race. It's ready, set, go. And if you're at a horse race and you hear a gunfire, well, you know there's something happening because you can feel the shock through your system. So there'll be a few shocks at this particular point in time in your life, but don't worry about it because you are here to experience that and you will go through these experiences. Now, it's really good to talk in this way and to give you this information so that you can calibrate that inside of yourself. Give yourselves permission to know the greater picture in your life. Yes, what is it all about? Look back on yourself, look back on your life and know that those people, places and things that you chose to be with, whether you chose from your conscious mind while you had the body or you chose before that because of soul needing to have certain experiences, it doesn't really matter. It's all about, in the end, how it is, not how the wrapping looks, what the outside is looking like, but there is a gift here. And the inner gift, the inner aspect of every human being is an unfoldment. So opening a box is very exciting, yes? So when you believe that there's something in there that's a good surprise. We choose that for you. We choose a good surprise. There are so many beings that are available now, but the little ones need to cool. Focus on the angelic kingdom. Focus on the light. Focus on the nature. Focus on your heart. And give love to those around you, emotionally if you like, physically if you like. Allow yourself to know that all the energies that are coalescing for the planet of Earth now are good energies from the level of where it is you have been aspiring to ascend to. So get your engine started. Know that it's up to you. If the engine starts and you don't put your foot on the accelerator, you're not going to go anywhere. So your participation is just like that. Pay attention to what it is that you want, what it is that you know is good, and then in the sense of how it is you take your foot and push it on the accelerator for a vehicle at this point in time. All right, maybe electric vehicle has its own start, has its own way to do it. That's more wonderful either. You can look at all the energies that are available in the planet, and then there is free energy, and this is all coming. It's all coming onto your planet, and the awakenings that are happening are not just amazing, but they're infinitesimal on one level, and they're expansive and eternal on another level. So you're moving in and you're moving out at the same time. You're clearing the past and you're moving forward into a wide open space where it is you create the reality. Never forget that. Yes, it is good to talk to you, little ones, and I am Kwan Yin. Divine Mother, we thank you, and we ask you for ongoing love and blessings. Thank you.